What is up guys, Alex here, and welcome back to another video. Today we are doing an unboxing and review of a sub $150 smartphone and answering the question, is it worth it? Let's get right into it. Alright, so I just got this in the mail this morning and immediately wanted to do a quick unboxing for you guys. I'm obviously going to spend some time using this phone before I do my full review, but want to start it off with a quick unboxing. Now this was sent out by Gearbest, so huge shout out to them for sending this out for my honest thoughts and opinions. Now this is the OUKITEL U16 Max smartphone. It has a 6-inch screen, runs Android 7.0, has a 15 megapixel rear facing camera and a 5 megapixel front facing camera. So it has some really cool specs. It also has a fingerprint sensor, and all of this is only $148 on their website right now. So that's a really sweet deal, but let's find out if it's actually worth it. So starting off with the unboxing experience, pop off the lid, and the first thing I notice is this thing is huge. Wow. So I have never actually seen this phone before, but for size comparison, this is my iPhone 7, just the normal 7, not the 7S, but dang, I actually really like this, honestly. So some of the first things that I'm noticing is obviously the size. It is huge. It's roughly, if I put my pinky underneath of it, I can barely reach the top and bottom, but it's roughly, it looks like it's the size of an iPhone 6S, but it does say it has a 6-inch screen. But some things that I think are just incredible is that it has a case that came with it on, and it looks like a screen protector. Yeah, a screen protector, pre-installed. How sweet is that? We do have a charger, but it looks like it's an adapter, not a US charging adapter. So keep that in mind if you're going for this guy. A SIM card removal tool, a micro USB cable, and a manual. So a pretty standard unboxing, and it looks like it has a warranty certificate. Of course, this is just the unboxing, so I want to save more for what we get to in a second. But first impressions, this thing feels awesome in the hand. So I'm gonna take a quick break, go test this out for a while, like a week or two, and give you guys my thoughts as I pop this guy in as a daily driver. So I'll get back to you guys after that. Welcome back guys. It has been a couple of weeks since that initial unboxing, and as you can see, I'm in a different place, still kind of getting the space set up, but I want to talk to you guys about my experience with the OUKITEL U16 over the past couple of weeks. Now, I could not initially make this my daily driver because I forgot to check and see if it was compatible with an AT&T SIM, and it's one of the only US major carriers that it's not compatible with, so make sure your carrier is compatible with this phone before you buy it. But I got a T-Mobile SIM in this guy and got it working, and overall using it over the past couple weeks has been an absolute pleasure. Now, keep in mind, this is a $150 phone, and currently you can get it for $130 with a deal that Gearbest is doing. But for that amount of money, you are getting a phenomenally well-built phone. It has metal chamfers all around the edges, a great fingerprint scanner that is incredibly fast. Just you tap and you're in right away. This thing has a great screen. It is only 720, but for a 6-inch screen, and for most of you guys out there, unless you're incredibly hardcore pixel peepers, you're not going to experience much issues with the screen. The build is durable, and I like that it comes in both this white and gray color for those of you guys who prefer a more subtle color out there. One of the major benefits of having that 720p screen is, of course, both battery life and overall performance. Speaking on battery life first, this guy has a 4,000 milliamp hour battery, and getting through a day was no problem at all. But with a 4,000 milliamp hour battery, I don't think charging is going to be something you're going to have to worry about. It wasn't something I experienced any issues with normal to basic usage on a week-to-week basis. Now, moving on to performance, this guy absolutely screams. Whether it's the 8-core MediaTek processor or the 720p screen and 3 gigs of RAM, I do not know, but whatever it is that they've put in this thing, it flies. Using this for games, apps, social media, any and everything, being able to load up previously used apps, this thing was super fast, and I experienced little to no lag ever when I was using this thing. Now, an area where this phone unfortunately struggles is with the camera. It does have a 13 megapixel rear camera and a 5 megapixel front camera, but I found the shots in low light especially, and even in some cases the better lit situations, to leave a lot to be desired. It does not have optical image stabilization, which isn't something I would expect with
this price point, but it does take 1080p video and it is totally usable for any kind of light work. It just wasn't exactly incredible from my perspective. So in the end, this phone is great for anyone looking for a bigger phone, something close to an iPhone 7 Plus size or a Google Pixel XL size phone, who wants to be able to get great, wonderful, super fast usage out of basic apps, doesn't super care about how great the camera is, wants a wonderful build, a super fast fingerprint scanner, and all of this for under $150. This phone is perfect for you. Now, of course, if you want to get this phone, I will leave links to it down in the description below. Again, a huge shout out to Gearbest for sending this out for my honest thoughts and opinions. If you guys liked the video, make sure that you liked it. If you loved it, feel free to subscribe to the channel and stay notified by clicking on that bell on all the upcoming awesome videos, and we do have a lot of videos coming up very soon, so make sure you do that. You can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at ACDEBACA. Thank you guys so much again, and I'll catch you in the next video. Peace!